Jess, welcome back to Madrid. A 2-year absence. You weren't here last year, so what does it feel like to be back at Caja Magica?
Yeah, so happy to be back in Madrid. Like you said, missed this whole kind of swing last year, unfortunately, and missed the French Open. So I'm definitely happy to be back on the red clay, make up some ground that I lost last year. But it feels really nice to be back.
Yeah, so this time last year, you weren't even playing because you were on the treatment table.
Yeah,
Fast forward 12 months, 4 titles, a US Open final,
I
made the
know.
tour finals. It's not too bad, hey?
Not too bad. You get a little anxious not playing. You feel like everyone's playing and winning matches and kind of getting ahead. And I was definitely nervous coming back. If I felt like, my level was going to be behind or how long would it take me and all this stuff. But tried to just let that, get out of my brain and focus on what I could control. So I'm happy that, yeah, when you say this time last year, I wasn't even playing tennis, wasn't picking up a racket, wasn't doing anything. So it was a nice break. I think I used it as a nice time to just reset.
And in many ways, have you kind of surpassed your own expectations or have you met them?
I think a little bit past them, to be honest. Again, I went through changing coaches, changing my team a little bit, an injury, and there were so many things changing. And you always wonder if you make the right decision, if you're going to feel healthy when you come back from injury. You don't know after even playing a few matches if your body's going to hold up. So there were a lot of kind of unknowns, but I think I just trusted the process and trusted that I was going to work out, and then that I thought I made the right decisions. And so I think I overpassed my expectations. I didn't think it was going to go that well.
And you've done well here in the past, obviously, as well, former runner-up 3 years ago. So what is it about this place? Is it the altitude, perhaps? What is it that suits your game?
I think it's a little bit of the altitude, so it plays a little bit quicker, even if it's not, super sunny and playing hot and fast. I think the air is just a little bit thinner, and the courts are in amazing condition and they're pretty slick, and I think that suits my game really well.
And you've obviously had the ideal start on clay with Charleston. And so how's your game feeling ahead of the assault on Madrid, Rome, Roland Garros? It's a big period of the season. Have you set yourself any specific targets on the clay?
You know, I haven't really set honestly any goals. I think for me, it's just doing the stuff that I've worked on. I've tried to maybe change my game, not change, but add a few things I think that I can do differently on the clay. Um, that is easier to do on the clay. There's stuff that I've worked on that I've gotten better at. So for me, it's just getting better at those things and seeing if I'm able to execute and pull them off in the right moments. And you never really know if that's going to happen, but I think that's kind of more of the challenge that I've set for myself the next month or so.
We know how good you are on the hard courts, but you're also very handy on clay. So overall, if you combine the two, in terms of your consistency, do you feel like you can beat anybody and that you are right at the top in terms of in the world
Yeah.
rankings, really?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can beat anybody on any surface. I mean, I don't feel like there's a surface where I'm really bad. I mean, yeah, hard courts, I think I'm the most comfortable. I think my game naturally suits those conditions the best, but it's not necessarily bad on the other ones. So I think when you're comparing, hopefully with the stuff I've been working on, I feel like I can become have a really good clay court season. Clay's tough. You never know what's going to happen. I feel like there's so many ups and downs and longer matches and stuff like that. So it's a lot of competing and not being afraid to kind of grind and get dirty. So hopefully, I feel like if I have the right mentality, I'll be able to have, yeah, those good results.